Imagine waking up every morning checking your phone and seeing that you've made money while you were asleep. No, I'm not talking about some get-rich-quick scheme. I'm talking about the power of dividend stocks. What if your money made money? While you did nothing? Meet Sarah. She earns $1,200 a month in her sleep. How? Dividend stocks. These magical things are like little money-making elves working tirelessly in the background to grow your wealth. In this video, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about dividend stocks. What they are, why they're perfect for beginners, and how you can start building your own passive income stream today. Let's get right into it. What are dividend stocks? Imagine you walk into a bakery, right? You smell that fresh bread, you're tempted, you buy a share of the bakery, you're now a part owner, a shareholder. As a shareholder, you're entitled to a piece of the bakery's profits, right? That's exactly what a dividend stock is. Instead of a bakery, think of a massive company like Coca-Cola, Apple, or Johnson & Johnson. These companies and many others are publicly traded, meaning you can buy a tiny piece of them on the stock market. Now, when these companies make a profit, they often share a portion of those earnings with their shareholders. These payouts are called dividends. Think of dividends as a thank you gift for believing in the company and holding on to their stock. It's like getting a bonus check just for being a loyal customer. Now these dividends are typically paid out on a regular basis, usually every quarter like clockwork. So every 3 months, boom, you get a deposit straight into your brokerage account. Now you might be thinking, Fitzroy, how much money are we talking about here? And that's a great question. The amount of money you receive in dividends depends on two things: the company's dividend payout and the number of shares you own. Let's break it down with an example. Say a company pays out $1 in dividends per share each year, and you own 100 shares. That means you'd receive $100 in dividends annually, or $25 every quarter. Not bad, right? But here's the beauty of dividend stocks. They have the potential to grow over time. As the company grows and becomes more profitable, they often increase their dividend payouts. So that $1 dividend per share could turn into $1.10, then $1.20, and so on. It's like getting a raise without lifting a finger. And the best part, you can reinvest those dividends to buy even more shares, which then generates even more dividends. This beautiful cycle is called compounding, and it's like the snowball effect of investing. The more shares you own, the more dividends you earn, and the faster your money grows. It's the closest thing to magic in the world of finance. Now you might be thinking, Fitzroy, this all sounds great, but is it really that simple? And you know what? It can be. In fact, dividend stocks are one of the best investments for beginners. Why? 3 words: steady income, growth potential, and ease of reinvestment. Let's start with steady income. Unlike growth stocks, which can be volatile and unpredictable, dividend stocks are known for their stability. They're like the reliable friend who always shows up on time. You can count on them to deliver those sweet, sweet dividends like clockwork. This makes them an excellent option for investors who are looking for a consistent stream of passive income, whether it's to supplement their current earnings, save for retirement, or achieve financial freedom. Speaking of financial freedom, let's talk about growth potential. While dividend stocks might not experience the same rapid growth as some high-flying tech stocks, they can still provide significant returns over the long term. Remember those dividend increases we talked about earlier? Over time, those small increases can add up to substantial growth in your investment. And don't forget about the power of compounding. By reinvesting your dividends, you're essentially buying more shares, which then generates more dividends, creating a snowball effect that can supercharge your returns. It's like planting a money tree that keeps on giving. But what really sets dividend stocks apart, especially for beginners, is their ease of reinvestment. Most brokerages offer something called a dividend reinvestment plan, or DRIP for short. With a DRIP, your dividends are automatically reinvested back into the stock, buying you more shares without you having to lift a finger. It's like having a personal assistant who takes care of all the tedious work for you. And the best part, DRIPs often come with little to no fees, so you get to keep more of your hard-earned money. So not only are dividend stocks a great way to generate passive income and grow your wealth, but they're also incredibly easy to manage even if you're new to investing. No need to spend hours researching complex financial statements or trying to time the market. With dividend stocks, you can sit back, relax, and watch your money grow. Now you might be thinking, okay Fitzroy, you've convinced me. But with thousands of stocks out there, how do I choose the right ones? And that's a great question. In the next chapter, I'm going to share my top 5 dividend stocks for beginners, so stick around. Alright, let's dive into the exciting part. Picking out some dividend-paying champions for your portfolio. Remember, this isn't about chasing the highest yields. It's about finding solid companies with a history of paying dividends and a bright future ahead. We're talking about those reliable friends you can count on for the long haul. First up, we have a true titan of industry. Johnson & Johnson, also known as J&J. You know them, you've probably used their products. They're a global healthcare giant with a portfolio of iconic brands that have been staples in households for generations. Think Band-Aids, Tylenol, Aveeno, and so much more. J&J has been paying and increasing dividends for over 60 years. That's right, 6 decades of sharing profits with their shareholders. With a dividend yield hovering around 2.8%, J&J offers a reliable stream of passive income and the peace of mind that comes with investing in a company with a rock-solid track record. Next, let's talk about a company that's synonymous with convenience. Procter & Gamble, or PG. From Tide detergent to Crest toothpaste to Gillette razors, PG's products are used by billions of people worldwide, making them a true consumer staples powerhouse. And guess what? They've been paying dividends for over 130 years. That's not a typo, over a century of dividend payments. With a current yield of around 2.5%, P&G offers a stable income stream and the potential for long-term growth as they continue to innovate and expand their reach. Now, for our third pick, we're switching gears to the world of real estate with Realty Income, ticker symbol O. Don't let the name fool you, this isn't your typical real estate company. Realty Income is a real estate investment trust, or REIT, which means they own and manage income-producing properties like retail stores, industrial facilities, and even casinos. And the best part? REITs are legally required to distribute a significant portion of their profits to shareholders as dividends. With a juicy yield of around 4.7% and a history of monthly dividend payments, Realty Income is a great option for investors seeking higher yields and more frequent payouts. Our fourth pick brings us to the world of telecommunications with Verizon Communications, or VZ. As one of the largest wireless carriers in the US, Verizon provides an essential service that people rely on every day. And in today's hyper-connected world, that demand is only going to increase. With a dividend yield of around 7%, Verizon offers a high-yield opportunity in a relatively stable industry. While the telecommunications sector faces competition, Verizon's strong market position and commitment to innovation make them a solid choice for dividend investors. Last but not least, we have a company that's near and dear to my heart. Starbucks, ticker symbol SBX. Now I know what you're thinking. Fitzroy coffee isn't exactly a necessity, and you're right, it's not. But for millions of people worldwide, Starbucks is a daily ritual, a place to connect, recharge, and of course get their caffeine fix. With a global presence and a loyal customer base, Starbucks is well positioned for continued growth. And with a dividend yield hovering around 2%, they offer a decent payout and the potential for future increases as they expand their reach and menu offerings. Remember, this is just a starting point. It's crucial to do your own research, understand the risks involved, and consider your own investment goals and risk tolerance before investing in any stock, dividend-paying or otherwise. Alright, now that we've covered what dividend stocks are and why they're awesome, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. Because trust me, even with something as seemingly straightforward as dividend investing, there are pitfalls you need to watch out for. First up on our list of dividend investing no-nos is chasing yield. Now I get it, seeing a stock with a double-digit dividend yield can be tempting. It's like seeing a giant flashing sign that screams easy money. But here's the thing, those sky-high yields often come with equally high risks. Think about it, if a company is paying out such a large portion of their profits as dividends, it might be a sign that they're struggling to reinvest in their business, or that their future prospects are uncertain. It's like a friend who's constantly borrowing money. They might seem generous, but it could be a sign of deeper financial troubles. Instead of chasing yield, focus on finding companies with a sustainable dividend payout ratio. This means they're paying out a reasonable portion of their earnings as dividends, leaving enough room to reinvest in their growth and weather any economic storms. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Next up, let's talk about diversification, or rather, the lack thereof. Now, I know I just spent the last chapter gushing about 5 amazing dividend stocks, but that doesn't mean you should put all your eggs in one basket, or even 5 baskets for that matter. Diversifying your portfolio is crucial for managing risk. Think of it like this. If you invest all your money in a single stock and that company goes belly up, you're out of luck. But if you spread your investments across different sectors, industries, and asset classes, you're less exposed to the ups and downs of any one particular investment. It's like having a safety net for your portfolio. Don't put all your faith in one sector, no matter how promising it seems. Remember the dot-com bubble? Investors who went all in on tech stocks learned that lesson the hard way. Diversify your holdings and spread your risk. And finally, let's address the elephant in the room: ignoring company fundamentals. Just because a company pays a dividend doesn't mean it's a good investment. It's like dating someone just because they have a nice car. It might seem appealing at first, but it's not a solid foundation for a long-term relationship. Before you hit that buy button, take the time to understand the company's business model, their competitive landscape, their financial health, and their future prospects. Look at their revenue growth, earnings per share, debt levels, and management team. Are they a well-managed company with a solid track record and a bright future, or are they a ticking time bomb waiting to explode? Remember, investing in dividend stocks is like being in a long-term relationship. You want to make sure you're partnering with companies you can trust and rely on for years to come. Don't let the allure of passive income blind you to the importance of due diligence. That's it. You're now well on your way to becoming a dividend investing pro. We've covered what dividend stocks are, why they're perfect for beginners, my top 5 picks to get you started, and the most common mistakes to avoid. Remember, building wealth takes time and consistency. Your action plan: 1. Open a brokerage account. 2. Research and choose your first dividend stock. 3. Start small and gradually increase your investments over time. I started with just $500 and now I'm earning $83 per month in dividends. Fake Mark T. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos about building wealth and achieving financial freedom. And to help you on your dividend investing journey, I've created a free dividend starter kit, packed with resources, checklists, and templates. Just click the link in the description below to download your copy today.